720.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna move this down.
It's only like we can only see him with Jubij's voices.
Change this to Real Lives 2010.
Maybe about 13
Okay. We're good now.
Yeah.
All right.
We're in Africa?
We're in Africa.
Oh, God.
Wait, so can everyone see the screen?
This is going to be horrible.
Yeah, we can see the screen. Yeah.
We're going to get so many diseases and shit. Look at our health is 16.
Yeah. This...
Oh, Nattily says she's going to donate some money as well.
Yay! Thank you so much, Nattily. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And the cats probably will as well, somehow.
What's up?
Both the cats will contribute some money as well.
Ooh, thank you, Rincewind and Sylvia.
Nice. Oh dear.
Alright, so we're gonna age a year. My mother has found a job. Or our mother. Okay, so we are all 4 or 5 of us, however many there are of us.
Part-time.
We are Delisa. I have measles.
We're collectively Delisa.
Is it a woman?
We have measles.
It's a boy.
Oh, it's a boy. Yeah, and we have measles
It's
now.
either a boy or a woman.
Our
No
measles.
men, no girls.
Measles is contagious.
We have measles. God, I told you, it's going to be horrible.
I did not doubt you.
How old
It's
are we?
awful. Like, this is probably one of the worst places to start in this game. We're not going to make it very far.
We just started, so we're 1 year old right now.
No, that's some...
And we've already got measles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we started in Africa.
And look at our journal. How can we even write? We're so intelligent.
Let's look at our family really
Oh, wow. We're, like, really good at everything. Though. See that? You got 72 music. Look at how intelligent we are. Go back there.
Yeah, so you have a brother who's a year older than me. We don't have access to safe water, no access to public sanitation, no access to medical care.
It's horrible.
We have one telephone. This is the worst.
I've no idea what's going on.
We're screwed. All this stuff we're good at doesn't matter.
Yeah, because look at this. We're so good.
You're so smart. But everything goes to shit.
Okay, this is where we are.
We're in Angola, Zambia. Go to Botswana. It's a nicer place.
Okay. So in this game, you basically live a life. You start somewhere random as a random person, and you just live their whole life.
Hello, Mikhail.
Hello, hi Nattily.
Kris has gone for a wee, so I'm watching for him.
Excellent. You get to make choices with us about Dizilla's life.
Delisa?
Delisa.
Oh, he's part of the Joma. That's Delisa.
Oh, the little guy in the corner. He's 15 years of age.
Well, no, he's currently 2, but
What he
that's...
looks like at 15.
Ah.
Yep.
They didn't have, I guess, the means to provide models for
Babies.
Well, babies, but I was going to say subpubescent.
Subhumans, was
Folks,
that what you going to say?
our growth is being stunted from inadequate protein. This sucks. This is off to a really horrible start.
Horrible.
That is terrible.
We got measles when we were 1 year old.
And you're going to be sure
Now
as
we're
well.
stunted.
We're really not happy.
This is the worst.
1992.
Well, the worst part of it is that we don't know what happy is.
Famine, shortage, food shortage just hit. Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
What's Kwanzaa's?
What is a Kwanzaa?
Isn't that the holiday?
I was actually about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some fresh water.
Go on, age
God
you.
damn it.
I'm making my bed, so I'm not going to be watching, but that's okay.
Oh, bless you.
Oh my gosh. Are you seeing this?
What happened to us now? I can't read that.
Oh, you can't?
Nope.
Your mother has died of AIDS.
Oh, son of a... Does that mean we have AIDS?
So, there's something
We don't know.
it
It would
doesn't
say if
talk.
we had AIDS.
No,
It would say.
we can't
This
say.
is horrible. Michael, this is the worst place to start.
Your family has moved to... Okay, so...
Oh, God.
we are suffering from severe malnutrition. This is the worst. We have whooping cough.
I know. See.
Michael, I think we're going to die.
Yeah, we are. My father has contracted malaria.
Oh dear.
There's no way.
We're a religious
Jackson,
minority.
Large intestine.
Oh,
This is terrible.
this is terrible. Father has
You're
suffered through another
vastly the
flare-up of
odds.
malaria.
Thank you for introducing me to the worst thing ever, Mikhail. This is great.
Our brother Ndumiso has come down with schistosomiasis, which is
And
my
he's
caused.
the
God.
lucky one.
It's caused by a worm that enters the body through the skin after.
This
He
is
is
gross.
the
I
lucky
hate
one,
worms.
isn't
This is the worst. This is the fucking worst.
Oh, at least he started school.
Yeah.
He's playing. He's going through
When
it.
does that white bearded guy from the Children's Miracle Network pop up on this and ask for money?
Well,
I'll get off.
father has found a job. Our brother was kicked out of school.
Fucking hell.
Our brother went to school? With
Yeah,
the
he
worm disease?
He did.
Yeah.
You got a worm disease. What else is happening here?
We began school.
Fighting. Oh, school!
Ah, nice one.
Yay, we get school.
And another famine, food shortage has hit Angola.
Intelligence went down.
Yeah. We were not affected by the disaster directly, so
I've
that's
never
good.
seen. Have you ever seen anyone be
Oh dear.
affected by the disaster?
Yeah, we
directly?
were affected earlier.
What happened?
We lost Kwanzaa's.
You didn't get a holiday?
No, because Kwanzaa's gone. No
Uh-oh.
holiday.
We lost 28,000 Kwanzaa's and
Oh no, that's every Kwanzaa you'll ever have. Everyone's got it.
Oh, yeah. Got to go
Everyone's
now.
doing it. You sure you don't want some schistosomiasis?
all right. We get to choose up to 3 leisure activities.
Yes.
So,
Fighting.
Okay,
Fighting.
wait. Volunteering.
Brian's gone. So Nattily,
Volunteering.
Okay.
Well, it said that our religious
Boards.
group was being discriminated against, so probably not that. Perhaps
cool.
like physical training to become stronger, and then reading, study, something
Yeah, study.
Sure.
like that. Yeah. Oh, I hate myself.
And then a third. You're okay.
Yeah. I got too excited.
Let's see, and a third one.
Reading, study,
Reading, study.
get smart, get big, get smart.
Get big, get smart.
Yeah.
Sound advice.
Brain and brawn.
Let's see what's going on with Brian. Is he still? Okay, we're gonna age a year. So,
Yeah.
do we want to get a job at 8 years old? No, we don't.
Aw, bless him.
Father has suffered. Okay, another flare-up of malaria. That's unfortunate. We came down with
Yeah.
roundworms.
Aw.
Oops. These are the worst, by the way. So, the larvae
Roundworms
mature
is
in the
the
small intestine where they lay up to 240,000 eggs per day.
Didn't you do maths or something at university, Mikhail?
I studied math, you're right, and at the same time, I am on my 14th hour right now of playing video games.
Baby. What are you drinking? Have you got some fizzy drinks?
No, I'm just drinking water, a lot of water.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, I'm
If you
going to
drink too much alcohol, I'm sure he would pass out.
I have 3 bottles of wine right now, sitting somewhere.
Oh, ready?
Fermented.
Ready to drink.
For later?
Oh my god, what if I just like close up the stream with just drinking an entire bottle of wine?
And that's all this will be. Just you getting fucked.
Pretty much. Okay, so for some reason... Brian, are you there?
Come in, Brian.
I'm here.
Hey!
Oh,
We
hello,
missed you.
Brian.
Yeah, I dropped off for a second. Something happened with Skype. It had a internal failure, just like our real life person here.
Oh gosh.
Bugs in the intestines.
Well, our person is also in a very
person in
shitty country that has experienced a severe housing crisis due to the Civil War and a poorly run economy.
Okay.
I'm just reading. I'm not. This is not a opinion piece.
Yeah.
Oh, you got asthma, brother.
My brother. Yeah, our brother got asthma. Our brother.
He still has lungs?
Yeah, we
Oh,
got another worm.
we have it
Got so
now.
many worms inside of you.
Oh,
So many
man.
worms.
This is bad.
I'm swimming or wading.
This is bad. How old
And
are
we have fighting.
13?
Are we still? I think we're still in school actually, right?
Can we-
No, we got kicked out of school.
Why don't we get a job then?
Yeah, let's get a
We're
job.
still alive.
Get a job. Oh, start a
Um,
business. What's that?
Start a business. Start a business. Start a business.
But I was
What
gonna-
business can
Start
we
a
do?
business.
Business.
I don't have money to start a business.
You don't
with.
need a
For
business
fishing.
money.
Be a beggar.
You'd be a beggar.
We can make way more money being a shoemaker.
Yeah, but how much do you have at the minute? Do you have to? Okay, I don't even
Elves.
understand.
Look at
Or-
I would either start a business or be a laborer.
Aim high.
Laborer.
Yeah, aim
Take
high.
it to make it, baby.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you can get
none
a
of
job
these-
as a laborer?
Hey!
Yeah, textile worker.
Yay!
Oh, you got Kwanzas.
We have an
Yeah,
income
a
of
month.
2,000 kwanzas per month.
What does that mean? What does that equate to? We can buy a bottle of Coke each month?
Can someone look up how many kwanzas is $1?
Yeah.
How do you spell Kwanzaa? I'll look it up right now.
Oh, it's like the holiday.
It's KWANZAS or something like that.
Got it. Let's see.
What's the exchange rate on that?
Oh, Kwanzaas.
Gosh, this is the third time I'm playing Real Lives 2010, and this is going so much against
The worst time.
the concept. This is, yeah.
What's
So
this game called?
2,400 Angolan Kwanzaa is $24.63.
Oh, it's 1,000 to 1. So you get $2 a month. Or no,
$24
$20
a
a month.
Home.
Yeah.
All right, so three leisure activities. So we're doing volunteering, we're doing reading and studying, and physical training.
What?
Get strong.
Get strong.
So we
get
do have-
smart.
Though we do have some worms at the minute, so maybe not getting strong.
They're getting strong.
Hey, we met a girl.
Oh,
Got too many
She
worms.
likes
yeah! Do
Good,
it.
good health. She's smart.
She earns more than you do, so do it. Do it.
Use your sugar
She earns
mom.
75,000 Kwanzas.
But that's her net worth. That's her household net worth.
Go for it.
Whatever. She doesn't have worms.
Hey, she doesn't feel the same way about us.
Oh,
Well, that's a
all the
shame.
more reason to put it in her butt.
I love how
What?
it says,
Oh my
pardon.
god. Excuse me?
I didn't say anything.
Was that Brian?
That was Brian.
Probably.
Brian.
Brian.
Told Brian no romantic interest, shove it in her house.
Hey,
Hey?
for 74,000 Kwanzaas, you do what you gotta do.
Brian, is your
Favorite.
newborn watching this?
No, actually,
Oh,
my
baby.
wife is awesomely trying to put him to sleep. He is collapsed
What'd
on
you
her
make?
chest, and she is
What's-
moments away from tears.
What's your newborn called?
His name is Henry Oliver Nathan Dante.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Aw. Congrats.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fuck yeah, she feels the same way.
Yeah!
See, my advice worked. There you go.
69,000 kwanzas.
We can choose 2 leisure time activities instead of 3 now.
Okay.
We have leisure time?
Yeah, well, between working and having a relationship,
Between worms.
we have free time and
Between
worms.
I was gonna say we've got worms. It's gotta use up at least 1 leisure time.
We've got so many worms.
What kind of leisure do we have here? What can we do?
So we have art. We
What
have
about
music.
playing socializing?
Playing socializing. We
Meet more
have we have fashion/clothing/appearance. We have sports. We have outdoor activities. We have volunteering.
Life is an
Be
actor.
fashionable.
We have religious activity. We have social or political activities.
Television viewing.
Television viewing is actually not available right now because
we don't have a
our family
tele.
does not own a television.
Alright.
Probably don't have a television.
Yeah, that's...
Yep.
Yep.
Let's become social and political.
Keep hope.
Social,
Yeah.
political, okay.
And playing socializing.
And playing social.
That's right, yeah. Absolutely. I like both of
That's
those.
right.
Okay, this is good. We're doing well with the cards that we've been dealt.
Yep.
How old are we? 15.
We're 15 years old, and our father is no longer able to work as a laborer due to physical limitations.
That's alright, we're bringing in the money.
Yep.
Bring in the kwanzas.
And we just lost our job because of our political activism.
Now we're not bringing in the money. This is not good.
And also our girlfriend broke up with us.
I made a
terrible
poor
year
choice.
for-
I apologize.
This is the worst. But we
It's
met a
the
new girl
worst.
who's
Yeah,
really
go
smart.
for
Wasn't the right one anyway. You were only 15.
She gets 182,000 kwanzas.
That's
And
only
she
like
feels the same
$1,000.
way. Oh.
Flasher.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait, what?
Are we still gonna do social or political activities? Nope. Okay. We're gonna still play.
I think we gotta stick with it.
What?
We're already committed.
Don't give up on your beliefs just because she didn't like you. That's not cool.
That's so true.
What job do we have?
I'll tell you.
Doesn't matter. They're gonna fire us next year.
Brother has decided to move out.
That's
Hey,
fine.
we've been cured of roundworms,
Yes.
and she broke up with us.
Ah.
She was only with us for
So
the
it's like
roundworms.
a win and a lose, isn't it? She was
Well-
only with us for the worms.
Well, we met a new girl.
Go for it.
She's really depressed.
Just go for it.
Oh,
How
you're
could
right.
you not be? That's standard living in Africa.
She feels the same way. Excellent. Okay, we're in a new relationship. Man, we're just going through girlfriends.
Be depressed
Yep.
together.
Should we try to have a child?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
absolutely.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay, our girlfriend is pregnant.
All right.
Yes.
This is the worst. Why are we doing this?
Worst comes to worst, we can eat it during the famine.
Wow, that is horrible.
Worst case scenario.
That
Says
sounds
the
like
new
a best
book.
case scenario.
Dad.
It could be best case scenario.
Eating a child?
Yeah,
I
that'll
get-
cure AIDS.
Up for that.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna ask for a raise. Okay, so we are. Gosh, I think we're a minor.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We are minor.
Yeah, we're 17. We're still a minor.
The government security forces have arrested you.
minor.
You've been asked to publicly confess and denounce your human rights actions. With or without the confession, you will risk grave consequences. Will you confess and possibly endanger others?
Yes.
Freedom!
Yes.
No.
No.
Never confess. Don't give
Never
them anything.
confess.
Don't
Confess.
Yeah.
give an inch.
No.
Confess.
They want an answer,
No.
you yell roundworms.
Confess.
Give
Let's
them
take a
No.
vote. Let's take a vote.
nothing.
Are
Okay.
we taking a vote?
This is human rights. There is no
Who,
vote.
who thinks
All or nothing.
confess? Fuck off.
I say confess.
Who thinks confess?
There's at least 2 of us.
Do not confess.
I say don't confess.
I say don't
No,
confess
not
either.
confess.
Confess.
Don't do it.
So it sounds like 3 against 1.
Well, technically it's 2 against 1, so I mean it's still. Sorry, Ethan.
No.
Ethan, you made us have a complete asshole the last time we played this
He
game.
wasn't an asshole. He was a good guy.
He,
We've lost 2
It's
women
because of
over
these-
these beliefs. Do not
Yeah,
give
man.
them up.
you're right. You're right. That is a true. That is a good valid point.
So no.
Okay, we've been released by security police.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So the last time, okay, so some of your drinks like to drink alcoholic drinks. Will you join them? Last time we did, we became an alcoholic.
Yes, I know.
Not join them.
So nope.
Keep your intentions. We will remain pure.
Father came down with the hookworm. They enter through the skin, and they climb up the lungs to the trachea, where they're swallowed and eventually reach the intestines. Ugh, this is the worst.
This is bad. And there's worms everywhere. This is not good.
Hey guys, we have contracted malaria.
Oh fuck.
God damn it.
Bloody hell.
This is the worst.
This is not good.
Delisa's life could not be going worse right now. Well, actually...
We have a baby, though.
We're married. It's good.
Will you propose marriage?
Oh,
I thought we were married already.
Nope.
No, go for it.
Do it. Propose.
She accepts.
On my
Congratulations,
last
you're engaged.
What if she didn't accept? What's going to happen with the child?
It's alright. We got malaria. We don't have long to live.
Wait, it's been colder.
For some reason, our wedding and engagement has been
Mom
called
had
off.
AIDS. She died.
But we continue to see each other, so alright?
Yep. You have been drafted. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
What action will you take?
Into what?
Drafted into the military.
Do it. We have to.
Yeah, we have to do it.
Report for training as ordered. Ignore the draft notice. Try to buy your way out.
Required.
We might have enough money.
What political leanings does this person have? Like, what are we fighting for?
Fighting for freedom.
That's a good question.
We were pulled in by the secret police. They
we
questioned.
We can either report for training as ordered, or ignore it and enroll in school again. Maybe.
Ignore it.
But I think report.
Well,
Ignore it.
what do you think, Ethan? What do you think, Brian?
I say ignore it because I just think we don't want to be in the military, and I don't think.
I think if we report, though, we have a better chance of winning.
I don't think we want to be a part of the system at all.
I don't think after Delisa's been arrested by the government for campaigning for human rights.
I don't think we want to.
We're not fighting.
I don't
think
we want to pay this notice any mind.
Ignore this. Go to school. Better yourself.
I think I think we have enough money to buy our way out. So
can we?
I wouldn't even.
How much money do we have?
I think we probably have a lot.
Okay, we can try, but I think report.
Due to a little luck and a corrupt official in Angolan, you've managed to buy your way out of serving in the military.
Yes.
Angola's corruption index is.
Luck of health, but we have luck of life.
Okay, so interesting fact: Angola's corruption index is 0.19 on a scale of 0, which is total corruption, and 1, which is absence of corruption.
Oh man!
So that's really really bad.
So they're not very corrupt.
No, they're
very
corrupt.
Extremely.
Oh, okay.
They're
Super.
8 out of 10 corrupt. I don't know what that means, but they're there.
Your family has moved to a less expensive dwelling to save money.
You need to get out of here.
You've run afoul of the government due to your political activism. Lost my job.
Damn it.
Okay, let's try this.
Reading.
Don't go for social or political. No.
No, don't.
Not social or political. It just sends us the wrong
But
way.
I thought we wanted to stick with it.
Give up your beliefs.
We're not gonna give up.
Say your beliefs.
Go to social, political, and go to reading and study. You need to learn.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
What do you think? Are you okay with this, Natalie?
Go for it, yeah.
All right, we're reading and studying, and
I
also
think
being.
in the future it'll turn on your ass.
Oh, totally.
Well, it can only be so bad. There's so many worms and diseases.
You have come upon a person dressed in rags who is apparently unconscious. He might be drunk or might be injured. Will you help out?
Yeah.
Jesus, help him.
There is a small chance that this person is pretending to be unconscious and up to no good.
Help him.
Yeah, still help him.
Okay, still help.
Jesus, help him.
Thank you for helping out. The man you found is now receiving treatment. That's awesome.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Or we propose again.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Your girlfriend thinks you're crazy and tells you she can't see anymore. Okay, so
Wow, man.
There's
wow,
real.
that's harsh. So we have.
We're gonna die.
So what happened? What happened to our? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
She was pregnant, right?
Yeah. No, she had a kid.
She had a kid.
She didn't
Wait.
have a kid.
Do we still have malaria?
The kid never got the kid.
Asking all the important questions.
We never had a child.
We never had a child.
He didn't make it. It was probably a miscarriage.
Aww.
It happened.
Everyone's sad now.
Let's try to seek a new romance.
Yeah.
No, you gotta wait a year, man. That was a long...
I think we should work overtime.
Yeah.
Concentrate on work.
Let's make a bunch of money and try to leave this like awful country.
How much money do we have? Can we invest?
Probably
not.
We can't invest yet for.
We can invest in like an Egg McMuffin.
Oh, we can move out at some point as well, so we're not with our malaria worm-stricken dad.
That's actually a good point. So I'm gonna move out. All right, so.
Whoa. Okay.
All right. Monthly expenses. We're gonna live in a simple one-room place. Minimal
That's all we need.
Diet.
Yeah.
Minimal diet.
This is good.
Nothing yet.
Yeah, go for that.
All right. So now we can borrow or invest.
We probably don't have enough money. How much do we have?
We have 7,000 kwanzas.
I don't think we should be borrowing. Yeah.
We can a bank account. I don't know.
Can't. I guess we can open a bank account. No. Yeah, this nothing can be done here.
We'll ignore this at the minute.
Invest 1,000 kwanzas at compound interest. We should be able to afford like a French fry in a year.
I like your voice. It makes me laugh. You're just so serious. Invest 1,000 kwanzas. Got a French fry.
You've been arrested. We confess.
No, never confess.
Nope,
we didn't
never
do it.
confess. We've been sentenced to 3 years in prison. Yay!
As Maggie said, it wasn't me.
Deal with it.
So we're in prison. Deal with it.
Hey, you know what?
Sunglasses drop on us.
3 meals and a bed.
So it's like
we're doing okay. This is actually better than real life.
No, they don't have food there.
No, they've got to have food there.
Also, I don't mean to cause alarm, but we have 16th health right now.
I think you are causing alarm.
And 7 resistance. We're dead.
We're basically dead. We're gonna die. We're gonna die in prison.
We're fine.
We're gonna die.
Fine.
Yep, we're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Dead.
Everything's okay.
We're so poor.
Just get a, can we afford a band-aid?
This is the worst.
We just made it.
Just a band-aid. It's malaria. I'm telling you, this is tearing us apart.
Not again.
What do we do?
We're
Don't
dead.
do it.
We're gonna die in prison.
We're gonna live. We're gonna.
Oh, we're getting better.
Crap.
What the fuck?
I told you.
Did it.
We have 74 health now.
No, because it was a flare-up. That was the malaria flare-up. That was it.
Oh my god.
That malaria.
It's fine.
Now we're better.
Trust the process.
That's incredible. Now we're getting worse now.
We're just been in prison all day, and we just need to find love.
We've come out strong, like Jean Valjean.
We're in prison now. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of
medical practitioner.
You have been passed over for this job because of your felony conviction.
Yeah, fortune teller.
Fortune teller, I like that.
Felony conviction. Felony conviction. Felony conviction.
Teacher.
Felony conviction. Oh,
prostitute.
Nope.
The prostitute there?
Felony conviction.
They should. This is real life, right?
Hey, we got hired as a trader of used goods.
Okay, and then I think we should do it overtime.
Can you be a prostitute?
All about.
No, not the social political activity.
Yes.
Always the social.
Always the social and political activity. We're just gonna drive this person into.
Okay, let's go. Keep going.
Into jail.
But if they die, they will die with what they
romance.
Oh yeah, let's. Okay, your expenses are greater than your income. Reduce spending.
We need a new person.
We're good.
Go to adequate.
Oh shit. Meager.
Diet adequate.
No, we can't.
We can't.
Oh.
We have to go to a meager diet.
That's fine. Slim down.
Okay, let's see here.
Slim down.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst.
Oh, negative 316. Why do you have... Oh, are you in debt to the state for being in prison?
We were in jail for 3 years. We weren't earning money. What we were was like pennies on the day.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure. Feels the same way. Yay.
Marry her. Marry her now.
Yeah, try and get her money.
Social.
Proposed marriage.
Yes.
She accepts. Congratulations. Try to have a child. She's pregnant.
Damn, we moved quick.
Suck her in.
So much happened here.
Holy crap.
Just really efficient with time, you know.
Wait, she was so rich.
We're no longer starving to death.
She was so rich.
Wait, are you saying that sarcastically because she wasn't?
She was rich.
Oh.
She broke
I think
up
she was
with him.
rich.
Give him the money.
Yeah, it's only 10 Kwanzas. 10 Christmas.
It'll buy him a thimble full of happiness.
Oh, our father has died.
I don't even care.
Opportunistic.
Surprised he made it this far.
I know, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you can't get out of this place.
Let's find a job. Okay. Yeah, we're married now.
But you're
So we
dying.
have her money as well.
Can we have a destination wedding to the park?
More like destination wedding to our grave.
To the dirty lake.
So wait, we didn't get the kid
Come
was
to
never.
the lake, he'll get worms.
Keep trying to have a child.
He's
Do we
been
have a
involved
kid?
in road traffic accident, but unfortunately suffered no permanent injuries. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, we
such
never
a
we never had the kid.
I'm telling you, a lot
Try
of
another.
Oh
no.
need a raise also. Or adopt a child.
Oh, adopt a child.
You don't have money for a
Adopt an older child.
Yeah.
Yay, we have a 9-year-old daughter now.
Aww.
Andamiso.
Let's try to have adopt another child.
Aww.
Yay, we have a 2-year-old daughter now. Adopt
This
another
is gonna
child.
go bad. Oh god.
No, you're going mad.
We can't offer these kids a future. We can't even fight for ourselves. Oh.
It was good, but no, you're going too far.
It's not right.
We're gonna die and we're gonna take him with us.
What kind of a fantasy family are you raising here? This is not good.
We're just gonna see us die.
It doesn't let me adopt any more children.
Leave the marriage. Leave the
Done.
No.
You're buried in children.
Look at my family now.
Your family. They're gonna find you in your hut, huddled over these skeleton children.
I have
You need to
1,
make money for you.
All you're
2,
gonna be doing is just
3,
shaking your head, going, "I
4.
could have had
We've
more."
only got a
Could've had
simple
more.
1-room apartment with like 6 kids and 1
I have
wife.
8 children.
That is
They-
terrible.
You sleep on them.
You're gonna
They
eat
make
them?
your
It's
bed.
terrible.
This is the worst.
From their bones, you make their bread.
Let's see if we die here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, no! We're just gonna see our kids die. It's gonna be awful.
It would have been better.
Can't beat 'em.
Did we die?
That's nice.
Oh no. Get a job that brings in sufficient income. No, we can't do that. Get a better
How
job.
about you sell a child? Reduce our spending that way. We're getting rid of Angola. It's not illegal.
Get a better job.
Okay, I'm gonna quit my job.
Yeah.
No
No,
one's
we
gonna
got
have-
raise.
Don't quit till you find a better job.
No,
That's
well,
the
Yeah.
you can't.
Fortune teller.
fortune teller.
I'm
Nope.
desperate for it.
All of these can't do because
Can't get it expunged.
social political activities. Sure, why not?
Keep it going. I love you. Royster.
One of our daughters died from tetanus
Oh,
I
nice.
knew it.
at age 11.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Good.
Our son came down with that worm thing. One of our daughters has malaria.
I knew this would happen.
Another
It's
daughter
1
has
in
whooping
7.
cough. It's the worst. Can we get another
How
child
did they
now?
not have this beforehand is what I want to know.
Why don't we move back in with our
What
parents?
orphanage were they in that they didn't get any diseases?
One of our daughter has measles now.
Oh, nice. Just like you.
Gosh, this is the worst. Our home has been broken into and burglarized.
Oh, and you're about to
I love
die.
that
And
word.
we're about to die.
By who?
The burglar
Move back
was...
in with our parents.
Oh,
What kind of horrible burglar would
The
rob?
family
What
has no cash or merchandise.
do they do? Take a kid?
No, the burglar was not able to take anything.
There were no,
Yeah, nothing.
there were no cash or merchandise to steal.
This is the worst.
This is so sad. It's horrible.
I'm surprised the burglar had to break in to find that out.
Oh, the burglar.
The family has no cash or merchandise to steal.
We were robbed by the Hamburglar, and we
The
had nothing.
hamburglar. Oh, shit.
Oh, I just lost my job because of physical
Move back in
limitations.
Not
with
to
our
lose your
mom or
life.
something.
Yeah, you are about to lose your life. You can't work.
Go on, actions, move back in.
I'm gonna be a
Small
beggar,
farmer.
and I'm gonna
Can you ask for a raise?
be into
What, being
Die
a
of
beggar?
hunger.
Yeah.
no. And our daughter has malaria now.
You're gonna die right now.
Yeah, no matter.
It's
all.
It's the worst.
No, good.
Yes.
Oh.
God.
This is everything is just gone to shit. We're 38 years old. How did we
died.
manage to? We died.
Yay!
We died from the same thing our dad
Let's
died.
read this. Okay, let's see. 38? Okay.
Made it
This
to
is almost-
38.
He completed 1 year of
1 year
schooling.
of schooling.
He loved to read and spent many hours engrossed in books. He was never a religious person. He was an indefatigable social and political activist. Like Sithabila's prison. His brother Naboo Miso.
So this is real life 2010.
He's dead now.
It's life.
All right. Now back to the traditional.
The playlist.
Realist life.
What time is it? It's 10 o'clock right now.
2:05 here.
It's wow. That's
Is that it? Wow, it's.
okay. In an hour, Alan Kissinger will be joining us.
Who's Alan Kissinger?
He is a friend.
No.
No.
He's a librarian.
He is
Not a
librarian.
friend. Back in my bags.
Okay. I guess I'll play Diablo 3.
Will you?
Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe Delver or Legend of Grimrock. Or Miasmata.
What's Miasmata? I don't know what that game is.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it.
Why'd you put it on the list?
I don't know if it's I'm stupid.
Don't do that.
Nattily, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Are you still there? I guess you're not.
She's gone.
Just gone.
She's gone.
Diablo 3. Diablo 3 it is.
Diablo 3.
Yep.
Oh, Diablo 3.
Kris, are you there? Nattily, are you there? Someone? One of you?
Just me. It's only me. Ah!
One of you lovely Brits? Hello?
Yeah, Natalie's gone now.
Hi, tell her... tell her it was...
Whirlwind has disappeared.
Please tell her it was a delight to have her on for the brief period of time that she was
Absolutely,
on.
very
Like to have you on. She says thanks.
Aw. Alright. And... now playing Diablo 3.
So you starting from the beginning, or are you starting with a character you have already?
Start from the beginning. New character, hardcore mode.
Ooh.
What if you die?
Then
That character's dead.
then I die in real life. Ah.
Oh, not cool.
What happens after you die? I just want to know.
Wait, as a hardcore character? You're never allowed to access that character again.
What happens in real life after you die?
Oh,
Nothing.
nothing.
Where do you go?
How much you got?
What happens to me when I die?
How How much money you got? I'll tell you.
Money do I need?
Well, yeah, where do you want to go?
What have you decided upon? What happens after you die?
Nothing.
I asked for money.
don't have
He said how much
money.
you need. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So it's a cash transaction. Jesus didn't raise no fool.
Alright, logged in now. So I can share this with the world.
You get any bonuses in Diablo 3 from having a hardcore character, or is it just nothing?
Nope.
There's no bonuses.
No bonuses.
It's just bragging rights.
Basically.
If you can make it to the highest difficulty with a hardcore character, then that means you're super badass. But of course, in real life, that doesn't really mean
It's
anything.
good for exactly 3 levels of EPing.
Ugh. Can't believe you just used that word.
Yep. You can't believe I just used that. I told like 20 minutes ago. I told you to put it in some girl's butt. You come on.
Yeah, that's... Diablo 3 is showing up. Excellent.
All right.
I don't see it. Oh, but wait.
Ooh.
Oh, there it is. Ooh.
Hey,
Shiny sword.
Angel.
This is good. Yeah. All right.
so you're gonna be the witch lady?
Yes, level 52 witch hunter. Not witch hunter. Witch
doctor.
Witch doctor.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's a little different from a witch.
With a shield. Interesting.
Then I have a level 52 monk. 30 hours in, 43 hours in. Level 15 demon hunter with only 4 hours in. So I guess if you're just tuning in now, or if you've been watching and have no idea what's going on,
I'm gonna play as a wizard, barbarian. Play as a barbarian, probably the easiest.
Actually, the monk is the easiest.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The demon hunter like the necromancer?
No, the witch hunter is like the necromancer.
What's the demon hunter? Like the
Demon hunter is.
It's very similar to the rogue.
Like an
the
archer,
rogue. Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
rogue.
And then the wizard, the sorceress.
Yeah.
I'll do a male monk.
Always the barbarian. What does he look like? Let me see him.
Barbarians
Can I see what the barbarian looks like?
Sure.
Or did you already do it? Oh, I like that you can choose the... I haven't played this yet.
Gender.
You can choose the gender for each of the classes. That's cool.
Yeah. They actually did a real nice job with this. It's Blizzard, so I mean that's kind of expected, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just didn't see any need to play it once I'd finished it once.
Yeah. I played Diablo 2 quite a bit, but I just didn't. I don't know. I never.
I'll be interested to play it when they do the expansion and they switch the loot over so that the auction house isn't there anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Supposed
that's
to be
good,
changing
yeah.
the whole loot system to
Yeah.
better rolls per character.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what the best way to size this window up so it's.
It's fine. That's good. I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, but all your potions and shit are probably going to be at the bottom, or are they at the top?
They're. Ooh, Doug Comstock is prepared to join us. Excellent. This is a real party. Hello.
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 Hi, Doug.
Can everyone hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Doug. Yeah, you've met. Have you met Brian before on one of the on the Dark Station Game of the Year and podcasts?
Yeah.
Yes. Kris and Ethan.
Hello.
Meet Doug.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. I guess I'm playing some Diablo 3 right now, and let's see, naming my hero.
Charles.
What's a really dumb name? Charles.
Shingle Dingle. Shingle Dingle.
Dingleberry.
Shingle Dingle.
Shingle Dingle. I can't
Is that
even.
more friendly?
Just Dingle.
Um.
Just Shingle then. Shingle's good. Shingles. Call him Shingles.
Can't.
Shingles.
Okay, shingles.
Oh, God damn
Everyone
it.
okay with shingles?
I like Shingles. That's a good name.
I,
How about shingle versus dingle?
But you can't fit it all there, can you?
Well, yeah, right. So I have to choose one.
Oh, you could do Shingle Dingle? Do Shingle Dingle.
why not tingle and just make him
I
go
can't do shingle dingle.
You can't?
Nope.
Why?
I'm just gonna...
Take the E out and shingle.
Oh, okay. But then
But you
the
said
dingle will have the E.
No, do Shingles.
Take the E out in both.
Plural,
Just
shingles.
Shingle dingle.
But
Shingles.
then I'll have like extra
Shingles.
one extra. A shingle dingle 2.
Just Shingles. Just
Shingle dingle 9.
How about Shingles?
Shingle dingle. Shingle dingle Q.
You have a nice fridge.
Thank you.
No, Shingle Dingle.
Do
Shingle
you have your
Dingle.
grades
Dingle.
on it? I see a piece of paper
Oh, no.
on it.
Take it.
Shingle dingle.
Can
Okay.
you capitalize that D?
I'll do that.
My refrigerator does not have an arm. It broke off. It's an armless refrigerator.
Oh,
Shingle Dingloo?
Yep.
we should do another one of these for the new refrigerator fund.
Oh, Shingle Dingler. I like this.
Shingle- Oh, with an R?
Dingler. It's like Tumblr.
Shingle Dingler, yeah.
Yep,
Shingle
shing-
Dingler.
Shingle Dingler. Oh, this is great.
That's where all the porn went.
Dingler.
All right, starting. It's gonna be great.
Permanent death.
Oh shit. Can Ryan join us? Can we have just like a bunch of people with us?
No.
Oh, Clickfest. You know what? This game still looks all right.
You still look alright.
Thank you. This is my, what, 15th, 14th, 15th hour? Yeah, 15th hour.
How's it going?
You know, that apple really helped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Apples.
You've got the pears.
Yeah. You meet a friend?
Do I need a friend?
You meet a friend, I thought.
So what games have you played so far on the stream? Because I jumped in really late. I meant to come in earlier, but I fell asleep.
Quite a bit. You played.
I started out with XCOM Enemy Unknown on Classic Iron Man. That was a complete
Good
disaster. That ended really poorly. Then after that,
Like it was gonna do anything else.
pretty much. I mean, I made it through for 3 hours.
I watched part of it this morning. Let me tell you, I can't wait for Enemy Within now, just because that started the itch again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching you move around that board. I'm like, oh man, I could do this. It's time.
I could do this again, right?
Bring it back. Give me the mechs.
Yeah.
After XCOM Enemy Unknown, did Sir You Are Being Hunted, I think? Maybe?
It's a good choice, though.
That was a great choice, but I could not find a single weapon,
Oh,
and so I had no means to defend myself. Died super fast. Tried Far Cry 2 at some point.
Dark Souls.
That was bad.
Apparently,
I failed in Dark Souls. I
So
died
sad.
in a tutorial.
I'm so
Ow.
upset that I wasn't there.
That's awesome.
Then FTL was going pretty well actually.
You didn't really make it past like the second system, right?
Right.
which ship did you use?
Just
He only has
the
Castro.
beginning one.
Oh, okay.
I love that game. I think I just got. I'm trying to remember which one I got most recently, but I was playing a little bit. I hadn't played for a while, but and that was one of my favorite games to come out.
Holy shit! Extra Life just passed
fantastic game.
$3 million in total donations, even with the
right.
DDoS attacks.
Nice.
Thanks, Nick Cummert, for that enlightening
For that
piece of
donation.
information. Thank you for the $3 million donation. Where am I going? I'm not. Okay.
I told Jeremy I would jump in with his stream earlier, but
But you love me more.
I do. I woke up and I was like, well, I gotta choose one.
There's only one choice, really.
Poor life choices.
Balding Russians.
Alright. More skills. This is great.
Skill. Alright, y'all, it's been real, it's been fun, but I'm going to,
Oh, yeah,
go
sorry.
to bed.
You're right, it's been an hour, and I'm sorry to hold you up.
No, not
Away from
at
your
all,
baby.
man. I stayed longer. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed. If I catch you in the morning, or if I wake up in the middle of the night, I will come say hi again.
If you, yes, that's a great plan actually. Brian, thank you. It has been a pleasure having you on here on the stream.
Absolutely, man. Dude, what you're doing is awesome. Good luck. Make it. Don't disappoint me.
And promise.
If in doubt, at least go out drinking all that wine.
Yes. Let me ask you a quick question before you leave.
Absolutely. Dude.
When I run out of games because I have died in all of them, should I play Civ 5 or Euro Truck Simulator 2?
You should play Civ 5
Are you
and I will
drinking
join
wine
you.
while you're doing it?
Sure, why not? Whatever.
Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Okay.
Because if you're drinking wine while you're playing Civ, you're going to pass out. At least if you're drinking wine while you're playing Euro Truck Simulator 2, you'll end up looking like Vinny Caravella, so go on looking good.
Good point. Well, thank you for being on the stream.
Absolutely,
Have
bro.
a good night.
All right, man. Bye.
See ya.
See ya, man.
Where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to kill the Russian queen in the old ruins. Doug, how are you?
I'm doing well. I wish I could have gotten in earlier. I tried to get off of work early to come be on your stream,
Uh-huh.
and they were like, "No, you're staying."
Aw. Did you tell them it was for like an amazing cause?
Yeah.
They're not fond of video games in any sort, so
That's unfortunate.
like, oh no, it's important, I swear. Video games are involved. Like, well then it's not important. Stay here, change tires. That's cool. Got a lot of tires changed, and then
Dude,
came
level
home.
3 already.
Yeah, that's quick.
Guys, when you level up, it's such a satisfying moment.
Yeah.
So is this Torchlight 3?
Wait, why is your mana not blue?
Because you have spirit,
Is that everyone or just the monk?
just the monk.
Oh.
It's
You're-
each character has like their own.
You should have named him Kristen Dunst.
But
Since
then
he's
it
got
wouldn't have been the
spirit.
Dingler. Dingler,
The Shingler Dingler.
Dingle Dingler.
Okay, I should probably equip some stuff.
Just
Boom.
keep punching people till you die.
What about those gloves? You don't want this?
And the special skills, they use up your spirit, and the only way to generate spirit
Fighting.
is by like fighting. So, as you can see, when I hit dudes, I get spirit.
Oh,
I kind of really like the monk character.
Yeah, it's a really cool class.
How does a
It's the one and
barbarian?
only
What does he
character I
use?
played as.
Like rage or something?
Maybe.
Pure hatred.
Rage, hatred.
Actually, I think
Sure.
the Demon Hunter uses something like that. It was like
Like
discipline, discipline and
hatred of dead things.
discipline and anger, I think, or discipline and like hatred. So Doug, what I'm gonna ask is, I ask only because when I was working at the grocery store and whenever I had to fill the ice in the front of the store, customers would come up behind me and say, "You've got a cool job," because they thought they were funny, and I wanted to punch them really hard.
That would have been funny the first time.
It was actually really funny the first time. You're right. And then
Every customer walks up.
Hey, but this sounds like something my mom would say to you.
probably, yeah, you're right.
Hey, Mike, sounds like a cool job.
Mrs. Siminoff, please stop.
Before I punch you.
Before I punch you in the face. So, Doug, do you ever get tired?
I get asked that all the time.
Yeah?
And
How much do you hate it?
So much, but then I'm just like, yeah, I'm really tired.
Kill that wretched queen. Kill that wretched queen. Oh, got her. Oh, man. Man, I miss playing Diablo games. They're so fun.
I've never played a Diablo game. I've played the hell out of Torchlight. But
Oh, yeah. I played the first Torchlight, and I wasn't super into it. I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. It just was kind of simple, I think.
it didn't catch me, and then I played the second one, and I could have a stag as my familiar, and I was pretty sold on the game.
Yeah, I heard the second one was pretty good. I watched my brother play a little bit. I just felt like the first one was pretty, like, I don't know. All the items and stuff you got were just, like, cheap versions of the same. Like, they were all, like, the same, and the upgrade system, I don't know. That's why I always like Diablo, is all, like, all the different items and stuff. And that's obviously not only that, but, like, skills and stuff.
I'd originally wanted to try Diablo 3 when it came out, but I think Torchlight 2 came out around the same time, and I had already pre-ordered that and didn't remember it.
Yeah.
So it did the preloading thing, and I was like, oh wow, when did I buy that?
Yeah.
So I just played that one instead.
Yeah.
Have you gotten around to Spelunky?
Yes.
He already lost.
It was dumb.
Always dumb.
I've been practicing my Spelunky game. I've been working on it for the past 2 months. And
Thing is, like, that's a game that, like, at a maximum will take you half an hour if you, like, beat it.
right. But just like, it was so embarrassing to lose at Spelunky, like even before the jungle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was.
I've seen the jungle once. Kyle and I got Spelunky last week and did some local co-op, and it was chaos.
Yeah.
It's a lot of us throwing each other at things.
Nuts, though.
How do I
love that game. I haven't played it in a while. I was playing a lot when. I remember I was talking to you about it, and I'd been playing a lot when you were first, like, starting to get into it again, Michael.
Uh-huh.
I got pretty far. I mean, like, I went to most of the special areas. I mean, I didn't go to Hell or the Golden City or whatever, but most of the other ones I did something. What are you? What do you have on your back?
He's one fly monk.
Why'd you get a... What are those wings?
Those are the special wings you get for getting the collector's edition of Heart of the Swarm.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So are there only certain weapons you can use, or can you use all weapons?
Certain...
Can you only use, like, fist weapons?
I can't use crossbows. I can't use, like...
Can you use a sword?
Giant weapons, I think.
What is he, like, the paladin or something?
No. He's
Is there
kind of
nothing-
he's
is
kind
there
of a
nothing
new
like
thing.
The paladin was.
No.
Did you play Diablo 2, Michael, or no?
No.
You didn't.
No.
You don't know what the paladin is.
I know what a paladin is in concept. I know what an abstract
I know, but
archetype
does he have,
is
like, what are his skills? Are they mostly passive auras?
yes,
Okay, then he's like the paladin.
yes,
Or equivalent of the paladin, I think.
yes. Riveting stream content right here. Just a bunch of
I've
yeses
been
and
with you so
nos.
long, I've heard you say the same phrases like 7 times now.
I know it's. I'm
So I can see through your
through my veneer.
lies. No, they're not lies.
Uh,
Yes, I'm on hour. Let's see. I've been with you for about 7 hours.
Oh wow, you've been putting it in there.
Yeah, I kind of just signed up for like everything.
he's with me until like middle of the night. So you took your not chem. Wait, did you take
I
your
took
the
the regular
chemistry?
GRE today. I took the chem a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, so you took the general GRE today.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But
That test sucks.
it was so easy, though. The regular GRE is easy, and it doesn't matter because like no one in chemistry cares about any of those tests, so it's like no stress. It can only help you. It really can't hurt you. Like I've never heard of anyone having a bad grade and not like that being a reason for them not getting into any grad school. Like some of the people like Northwestern for chemistry, it's like 7, and there was like a girl there that was in like the 20th or 10th percentile. Like I mean, it doesn't matter.
Kris, are you still with us, or are you sleeping, or?
I'm still with you. Yeah, I was trying to download Diablo 3 actually.
Oh really? Oh, were you thinking about just joining me?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I'm kind of having trouble with it though. I don't know why. It does not want to work at all.
Oh, it's getting bad now.
Lol. Nope.
Like you're gonna die? Oh no, you got health.
The one thing that's keeping me up is that there was a new episode of Legend of Korra.
Oh, I watched it. It's good.
I need to watch it.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as the episodes previously because those were the best, but it's pretty good.
Oh, those were so good.
They were the best because you want to know why
Okay.
they were so damn good. It's seamless the way they kind of created the past for even Last Airbender. Like it was such a realized prologue for everything, for all of like to explain the things beforehand. It did not feel like contrived. Like it totally could have.
I've heard a lot about this show. What is this show? Because you just
Korra?
said Last Airbender. Is this like
Oh, Last Airbender was
thing?
a show on Nickelodeon.
That one I do know. Is
Okay.
this tied into that somehow?
Yeah, it's after. I mean, it's later, like a few generations after that would take place. So like, I would say maybe 80 years or something. I don't know. And it's one of the other avatars. The avatar after this avatar, after the original avatar. Well, not the original avatar, but the avatar from Last
After
Airbender.
Aang.
After Aang, Korra, who's just in the water
Awesome.
tribe, and it's about her. But it's really good. It's kind of, I don't know. I really, really like it. I think it's a really good show. I hadn't started watching it until this year, and I caught up on the first season. I loved the first season. I thought the first season was awesome, and this season's been really good too. And the last few episodes, before this episode, there was like a double episode, like an hour long, and it basically went through like the history of the first Avatar. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that they had they had not planned like that mythology before for Aang, for like Last Airbender, and so like it was like kind of created to fill in the gaps from what like kind of just the history behind the Avatar. But it like was super interesting, and like the animation in that episode was awesome. Like
It's so good.
all of the like the spirits and stuff were so cool. Like it was super sweet. Like it reminded me of like I was watching Spirited Away or something. Like it was really, really awesome.
I might need to check it out. This last summer, this past one, I went down a dark hole when Last Airbender hit Netflix and was like, I'm gonna just watch it all.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Yep. That's what happens.
Yep. My only issue with that show was actually Aang, so I'll probably
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
I kind of probably you just didn't like his character. You mean?
I felt like he never progressed outside
Yeah.
of getting stronger. He didn't grow up at
Yeah, I don't
all.
know if I
Are
liked.
you
Cor-
kidding me? Like at the end?
Yeah, but he's just kind of kiddie. I kind of thought that too. It didn't bother me, but I kind of see that. The thing I think is about Cora is I think Cora's probably like her. She's probably my least favorite part of the show as well.
Yeah,
but
she's-
the show is much more. I don't know.
I
don't
think
wanna
I
say
think the
more
writing in Legend of
involved.
Korra has been terrible
I
since
don't
season
think so.
1.
Season 1, the end of season 1 was phenomenal.
All of season 1 was terrible.
No, it's not. The last few episodes of season 1 was perfect, especially the last episode.
Are you kidding me?
No, it was awesome.
Dude.
I thought that was a great thing.
Oh yeah, sure. So like the only way for her to unlock like her air potential is not through meditation, which is how it's
I don't care
supposed to
about
be.
that part. I'm just talking
It's her
about
love
the
interest being in mortal danger.
I think that character, the
Yeah,
villain, was
potential.
awesome. And the ending, like, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but how it ends was so awesome. And it was something they would never have done in Last Airbender.
Is this another Nickelodeon show?
Yeah, it's on Nickelodeon.
Oh.
Not, like I was going to say, I think this year, I don't want to say it's more, like, adult-themed, but it's less, I don't know, it's more like teen-themed or something, but
Oh, sweet. Everyone's angsty.
yeah, kind of. But I just like it. I think it's really good. I mean, this season's better, I think, as a whole. But I really liked the villain in the last season.
It was a good villain, just they didn't do much with it.
Yeah, I think they did. I think the whole last, like, 3 episodes was really, really cool. I don't know. But anyway, this season's awesome.
I might even recommend watching the like the previous 2 episodes, like the 2-part,
Oh, yeah, just watching it.
just like by themselves, just because they're so cool.
Yeah. They are really
Is
great.
that anywhere else besides Nickelodeon?
No.
What do you mean?
Like, is it streaming anywhere?
Oh yeah, I mean like you can like it's available on iTunes and Amazon and Kick-Ass Torrents.
Yeah.
Shh.
Shh.
I might check that
didn't
out
say
at one of
anything.
those places.
Don't. No, actually, I'm actually against piracy, so I don't pirate things.
And
Not a
I say
scallywag.
it depends.
Huh?
Did I say it depends?
You think so?
But that's because my approach to it is with music, and I would say that it's not so much about. It's not at that point. It doesn't become pirating, and it's more of just kind of the emergent model for distribution is not necessarily just torrents, but I mean, just the whole kind of
I have
digital
kept-
distribution and free distribution. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I guess there's not much difference between torrenting something and listening to something through Spotify, because
Yeah,
the
something
artist
like that.
the artist doesn't get
Not
any
even
money
think
from that.
Spotify. I don't know. I for one don't think Spotify is good. Well, I think there are certain things it does that's harmful.
Well, the
Right.
thing with stuff like Spotify is because isn't there like paid versions of Spotify and all those other things?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
so
that's
like I subscribe
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Spotify,
yeah.
and
And
I'm
the-
really liking it.
And see, that's very different than piracy because you've got the licensing aspect where that music is licensed and those places pay for those licenses. And then the more it's listened to, the longer that place is going to hold the license. So the more likely those people are going to continue to be paid. Like,
Yeah, but
putting
that's
your
not-
music
that's
on
not a good
iTunes,
model. I
But
don't
like,
think that's
for that.
That doesn't benefit people that are
No,
that
but neither
benefits
does
people that are
stealing it.
well known. And for me, like the thing about Spotify more than anything else is that music that is not for a lot of people use Spotify and it's kind of marketed as having everything. It has almost people think when they use it they have access to anything that they could get anywhere else, and that's really not true. I mean, there's a lot of music that is not on Spotify, tons, and people that use Spotify as their sole resource for music just wouldn't get exposure to that kind of music. And the other thing is, yeah, you pay for it, but you know where that money is going? That money is going to growing the business of Spotify, and almost none of it goes to the musicians. and like Spotify as itself is not profitable. It makes money by increasing in size, and that's the only way it's been profitable. I mean, as a model, like, been losing money, but it's been growing, so it's making money, like growing in size and advertising and stuff. But like, a lot of musicians don't give their rights away for the music, and they aren't really, like, it's not their decision. It's a lot of times it's labels that will do it, and they end up getting really, really bad deals, and the musicians get fucked. There's a really good article that was written by, I think, one of the guys in the band Galaxy 500 about the model of Spotify, and he just talks about how, like, even they're a relatively popular band, and he says even our song that was getting played, thousands of times a month or a week was giving us, netting us like $5 or something, $5 a month or something.
But then that leads to the question of what is worse for that musician, stealing their music or giving them $5?
Yeah, but the thing that he was saying is it's not about, I mean, at this point it's not, I don't know, he was talking about exposure. I mean, it was a question of exposure versus, I mean, for him, $5 means nothing, is what he was saying. It's not a lot of money. He's not going to lose that. I mean, it's not going to bother him. It's just the model itself. He was talking about how for bands that aren't as popular, I mean, he was recognizing the fact that his music, I mean, he wasn't kind of the person that was in need of the money from, that kind of stuff. And he basically said that, I don't know. That
So excited.
I can't remember what, I think it's 500 and Spotify.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
What's going on? What is this? Oh.
Oh, cool.
Everyone's like, "Aw, cool," and for me, the Star Wars music just started over here.
Yeah, pretty much. PS3, Persona 5, possibly. Huh. I'm okay with this. As someone who is super excited for Persona 5 and has a PS3, yeah, this is, like, if this is true, yeah, totally rad. Alright, sorry.
Strange that it'd be a PS3 game, though.
Sorry to have interrupted your...
I'm not.
Anyway, I think the better music, like, digital distribution service is Bandcamp, and they
Oh, totally, yeah. Like,
in the works
I was
Yeah,
going to go
Bandcamp's
and
great.
say, like, if you want to
Especially
support the
those-
artist, buy it on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
directly to the artist, and it's less. I mean, there's less of an interface, which I think is good for something like music distribution, because I don't care about the company that's giving me the music. If what I'm concerned with is the music, it's just irrelevant when I'm trying. When music is.
And if you're specifically looking for smaller artists to begin with, they typically charge very little on Bandcamp, like Sam Ray charging, you can just download all of his music or pay if you want to. The bands being able to set their own prices on Bandcamp and that sort of thing makes it really easy to swallow that pill of actually, like, paying for something.
Yeah.
Like, I've never bought anything on iTunes.
Yeah.
So, but I buy a lot of things off of Bandcamp. I'm, especially when the person is, self-reliant or independent, I am wholeheartedly against piracy. But in all cases, I am, because I used to torrent things all the time, and then it just started.
I used to also, and I haven't torrented like anything really for the longest time. Like I don't know, but.
by the way,
I don't know. There's an argument that's like as far it's, I don't know. For me, digital media in all forms is an area of contention that deserves to be looked at, and there's not really any. I don't know. I feel like there's not a real
The piracy doesn't
best
look at it
answer.
any deeper.
There's not a best answer, I don't think, for how to deal with any kind of digital media. But for me, especially for music, the type of things that are being pirated in large quantity are, selling music is not the way that these people are necessarily making the most of money. They're making money from touring and stuff. And then the other thing, on the other side of the coin, you have bands that are so small or something that it's not even something that they are necessarily exposed to. They don't even know maybe that their music is available somewhere or something like that. And for me, I feel like this is another argument that's kind of tired argument, but that like the exposure, like I was saying, is more important to them than actually getting money. And for a lot of them, like it's more, may end up making more money in the long run if given the exposure, because their music is being distributed.
I'm disagree there with, especially if like, oh, this music is popular on this torrent site, rather it's popular or not, the people who are taking that music are probably not very vocal about it. They're probably not blogging about how great the album is, or signal boosting any of the music that they're taking. They're just taking it and listening to it, and maybe showing it to a few of their friends, and then giving it to them for free.
I work for a radio station, so I have a very specific experience with it that is not the norm. So I would understand the disagreement, but for me, and for the only thing that I'll music that I'll ever torrent now is on What CD, which I feel is a very, very vibrant community and is awesome at giving small bands exposure. And a lot of bands go there as their initial distribution service, and they'll put their own music up there. And that is, there's less than not it's more of a community where people are sharing music and are actually interacting with one another. And I feel like that should be the model for if that's how any sort of torrent site worked for music, I feel like it would be better. Not that it's necessary. I just think that the way that they do music distribution or torrenting stuff works really well for being able to give the bands exposure. Just because there's a lot of discussions boards and stuff where people are talking about new types of music, and will be posting what they've heard, new things that people that oftentimes and most of the times are things that really no one has heard of, very, very small local bands or something from a certain city that just no one really has any other exposure to. And because it's such a dedicated community, that's really the only outlet for it in a greater sense outside of whatever local area they're in.
And while that sounds great, the issue with that sort of thing, though, is that it ends up being really self-contained and inbred, where you've got the people who already care about that sort of thing and are like-minded are the only people who are there. And it's not a great way to convert people who don't really understand the difference between sharing and stealing on the internet, because it is a fine line that people don't talk about, because torrenting is torrenting to everyone, and torrenting is wrong in just kind of the big sense of the internet. And then you've got the whole other side of the internet. It's just I'll torrent everything all the time, here you go, without any discussion. And so while that, if you just look at that one community and go, oh, this is great, why aren't there more things like this? And it's because it's a community founded around an environment that's kind of frowned upon. Even if there are certain artists that are into it, I think that is probably the wrong way to go about it, to get more like-minded individuals, to make it so more people look at it the same way. Because the issue with having the talking points for digital distribution and how unfair everything is to the artist is taking it under the sheets makes it really hard to ever talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, when my experience with any sort of digital music especially, and pretty much, I guess, solely, is I will never buy anything to only have digitally. For me, that makes no sense. If there's something that I like, I'll purchase a physical copy of it, some sort of physical media, even not even, I don't know. And for me, I think the best model for physical media to be, and music especially, to still have some sort of, I guess, relevance in the culture of, primarily digital media, is to offer digital media with everything they do, but that's a different argument. And I think a lot of people are doing that. Like if I buy like an LP or something, it'll come with a download code. But
yeah, but part of that is like a good way to look at that is comic books.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
When
digital copies.
When digital copies started coming, people started scanning them, uploading them, and then there are torrent sites dedicated for comic books. And then it's like, huh, is there a comic book store in this town? Not in this county. Why? No one buys comic books.
Yeah.
Comic books are one of the few things that I feel like I should have a physical copy.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way about music or even video games anymore.
I think it's just probably whatever one person is more passionate about.
Yeah, but like pulling
music is my like probably largest hobby, biggest hobby. I mean, it's So that's, I don't know. Anything like I'll buy like I don't know. If I'm gonna buy music, it's gonna be. For me, I can't reconcile purchasing a digital copy of something, especially if there's a physical version of it available. Just because I don't know, I kind of want to support the industry of physical media.
Well, that raises an interesting question of what happens when physical media is super niche, like it's already for comics and even record stores, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
For a small community, when that community gets really small, where do we go? Are there going to be online record stores, or just like this dude has this collection and he's selling it online in a easy to navigate and understand format, or is it just going to keep being this?
Kind of the place it's at for the most part now. I mean, obviously I go to record stores, but for most labels and stuff that I'm, bands and labels that I follow, they aren't big enough to distribute to record stores, across the nation. Like if they're gonna, if they're pressing, 100 copies of an LP, there's no way in hell they're gonna sell out to make it, other than to maybe a couple local stores, or maybe to a couple cities. Like if they're passing through on a tour, they'll drop a couple copies off at that record store or something. But for the most part, cassettes and LPs or whatever, they'll sell online, and that's the model. And I don't have a problem with that. I think that's fine. I mean, obviously, a record store is a nice place to go to be exposed to that kind of music, especially like a place where I don't know. I feel like a record store is kind of a romantic sort of location to go and find out about a band or something and buy their album. But if I'm already exposed to a certain band or label or something,
I was just kind of thinking about like what the next thing is going to be, because like I love comic shops, but they're very clearly kind of on the way out. And so like thinking about the personality and the sort of feel you get from that, where in artists selling their stuff online has been a thing for a while. You can, if you want Marvel comics, just go to Marvel.com and you can buy them and order them to you, that sort of thing. But the whole we're a comic shop, you subscribe to 4 or more issues with us, we'll give you a 20% discount type thing. Of this guy has this giant collection, he just gets comics in all the time and is running a shop, seeing what the next thing for the digital frontier will be, where people can manage to found small businesses surrounding these more and more independent and individualized markets is going to be interesting, and hopefully that breaks down the piracy versus actual purchase barrier. Because it's going to creating a bunch of small friendly communities for buying music and understanding the difference between purchasing and not purchasing and why it's important. Could probably help that out. Fewer iTunes, fewer streaming services, and actual community-based things would probably help out a lot. But
the other thing I think about, for me especially, what I think is important for my, I guess, perspective on torrenting or downloading music or something, is most of the time when I'm going to buy something, the place I'm going to buy it from, oftentimes, like a lot of music I'm buying isn't necessarily new music or something, and there's not really. It's called like I think I can't remember what it's called, but sorry, I got to take a phone call. 1 second. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I like your live tweeting technique.
Why with that?
It's not really a technique. It's more of like a, hey, watch this thing.
If you're not watching it, you need to be.
Yeah, like this is amazing. What's being done is kind of really cool. Gosh, this was the best idea. Having like smart, interesting, entertaining people on to talk while I'm, being boring and playing video games.
Playing video games in the background.
This was a great idea. This is why I have.
That's not the issue. I can. Let's see. I can probably come over there in a little bit if you want. If you can give me like 10 minutes.
Yeah, the guests thing I think was perfect.
Yes, a lot of really cool discussions have been had today.
Yeah, I wish I'd been awake to see Kyle on earlier.
Yeah, that was cool. Gosh, what did we?
I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes.
I think we played Sir, You're Being Hunted.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it take me out. I think 15 minutes.
At some point, we played Dungeons of Dreadmore, and one of the guests was Kris, who was a developer on the DLC for it.
Oh wow.
Cool.
So that was cool. So he got to teach me a little bit about the game. He knows a lot about the game.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can. I mean, I'm happy to come get you.
That's stuff like that. That's just special. Like I hope you are saving this so that you can look back on this 30 years from now and be like, this man taught me about this game and he worked on this game. Show it to your children.
I can call you when I'm going to be leaving and see what
This is a riveting discussion from in Ethan's apartment that he's having on the phone. This is a one-sided thing that we're getting. I keep using the word riveting. Let me just quickly make sure it means what I think it means.
So do you prefer to have it riveted so that you've got the extra contact on the way in and out, or do you prefer a smooth surface?
Completely engrossing, compelling. I'm all about smooth surfaces.
All about smooth surfaces?
Hey,
then
sorry.
I have the product for you.
Ryan had a flat tire and he couldn't find he has a patch kit for his bike, but he couldn't find the leak.
We have someone who is an expert on tires.
Anyway, I'm just gonna finish my point. We don't have to keep talking about this, but I was gonna say.
Oh no, this is amazing. This is awesome.
Really excited about that because it came into me and I wanted to say it. So for me, like a lot of things, like I was saying, a lot of things I buy. I can't remember what they call things like some of the things. I think they call it like dead something, or it's like lost its lineage. Or I mean, this isn't necessarily what I'm talking about, so I'm not going to try and think of what the phrase is. But like,
you're losing us.
When I'm buying music, because a lot of what I would probably be buying is not necessarily new music. I mean, a lot of it is, but a lot of the stuff I buy is also like older music that I just want to have now. Like I buy like a Neil Young LP or something, or like
get your Stooges on.
And so if I'm going to be buying something, I'm going to be buying it from someone who has it, or from a record store or something like that. If I can find it at a record store, even, I mean, it's all like it's a lot of things that are like super rare. I mean, you're not going to find it at a record store. I kind of rely on like Discogs for things like that, where I'll be buying it from someone else who owns it. And when I do that, I mean, for me, it's like the band or musicians not seeing this money. This is just going to someone, and oftentimes, if it's rare, they're getting more. It's kind of inflated price. And so, for something that I can't find to purchase and is not being offered or something anymore, I have no problem with if it's someone's has it and has ripped a copy because a label has stupid whatever rights to it and is not having like releasing it digitally or anything like that. And if someone independent of whatever stupid, I guess not stupid, but if the only way for me to get something or to be able to listen to something is to download it, quote, illegally, unquote, then I will do that. But most of the time, I wouldn't download things.
Yeah, like
if I
when it comes down to it,
access.
selling records at a garage sale is technically illegal. And if
Yeah.
you're buying something super old, like some weird back alley internet garage sale,
Yeah.
I'm not as opposed to that sort of thing because I've bought old music from people all the time. I like 80s punk rock music, and you can't really find that online as much as I would like to.
We should
So
go
it's
to
a lot of
Discogs. Discogs has everything. My favorite. I don't know. It's a big like. Do you know what Discogs is?
I don't.
Oh, it's a big. You'd probably love it if you are having trouble finding any certain thing. It's a big database for every like type of release, like for music releases, and it contains like release information for every specific, like if it's a reissue or something like that, or like every like if it's a CD or an LP or a cassette or 8-track or whatever. And also it's a marketplace, so there's people that will list things to sell, and you can sell your own things and stuff like that. So I've used that for a lot of things that I can't find or I want to have that are old and are not being offered anymore.
Yeah, something like that feels completely removed from definitely people's idea of what piracy is, but I think definitely removed from what the stigma on torrenting is, or even removed from what piracy is at all.
I'm never gonna
benefiting license holders isn't benefiting really anyone outside of suited business people. But,
and like I was saying also, like license holders, sometimes it's not even that I would be able to benefit them. Like I would pay them if I could, but oftentimes they just refuse to release things as well. And when it comes down to that, if someone has an original copy of from the 70s sometime, and they have turned that into a digital version, I'm not going to not listen to it. I mean, for me, it's often like if I can't buy it, it's not fair that I mean, not that it's not fair, but if there's a way for me to listen to it, I'm going to listen to it because I would, if I could buy it, I would. There's just nothing I can do. And if they don't want to sell it anymore, I mean, and at one point they had sold it, and it's just not, I don't feel bad about downloading, like, I can't remember what they call it. There's a phrase they use to refer to things that are, like, dead licensed or lost licenses, music or something. Let me see if I can find it. Lost music license. They call it. I can't remember what they call it. There's a whole. I don't know, but whatever they call it, things like that, I don't feel bad about stealing, I guess. But I mean, I don't call it. I don't even consider it stealing because there's no one to collect if I wanted to pay them,
Yeah, I mean, that specific thing ends up being, like, especially the Discogs thing. Again, it feels like a garage sale, and I'm pretty big. I'm a supporter of garage sales, but
I mean, like a lot of the things is like vernacular, like music from like a lot of things. Like for instance, there's a lot of blogs that are devoted to like various niche types of music, and a lot of these kind of get away with stuff like this because it's like music from like Nigeria from the 70s. They don't even know who the songwriters are originally. It's like things that appeared on a compilation, 1 year, and it's like they're not even around to do anything like to ask about. And I feel like a lot of times that type style of music is important, like culturally, and is very influential. And to me, it's more important that like there's exposure to that kind of music, and it's like older music.
And like I definitely don't mind gaining exposure to music or hearing music from someone who got the music through at least mostly legitimate means. Like, oh, I heard this on a compilation when I bought this film, or I got this at a thrift shop. Like this weird long chain of, well, someone bought this and then sold it, and then someone else sold it, and someone else sold it, and I ended up with it. Does anyone want a copy of this? That sort of thing I'm not opposed to, because that is just, that has been around forever. Like, oh, I've got this awesome VHS. I'm going to play it and record it and sell copies of it to my friends. That sort of thing is, I definitely feel something different than just outright stealing something.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's also even if there's no money involved, it almost makes it more meritorious for something like that. For something that it's lost, you know, I really wish I could remember what they refer to the type of media as, whatever that they've lost the lineage to, I guess, for being able to track it down to whoever originally created it. Charging for something like that seems like evil, because it's more like whoever has it. It's at the whim of, you know, just at the whim of whoever has it. And
When
I
you
feel
think
like,
about it, that's the same exact thing as
Yeah.
someone else who owns it, selling it. Because that's all it is someone owns the rights to this music, so they're selling it. Someone else bought this music, and so they're selling it. You know, it's basically the same thing, but you're giving it to someone who you can kind of understand a little better.
yeah.
Hi, Alan.
There was something.
Hello.
Hello, Alan.
I didn't want to interrupt the conversation that's been going on for the past couple minutes. So
A fantastic
man.
conversation. Holy crap.
There was an article like about Amoeba Music, the big music store, a record store, that they were going to be offering, like, selling MP3s of like rare music they find that were like either sold or donated or whatever to the record store. And there was this whole thing about the licensing, because they were going to sell it regardless of whether they could get the license for like some of these like very old rare things. Like if they couldn't get in contact with a musician or something, they would sell the music anyway online. And they had this thing called, like, I can't remember what they called it, another thing, but it's like they would keep the money that they saved, a portion of it. So if there was ever any contention or any issue, they had, you know, like a hypothetical contract that they had made, sort of, or like a potential contract, and they would give, you know, certain money or away if anyone ever had any issues with it, like, and they ever find out about it, or if they ever
Like,
found the person.
Music licenses are super weird, and they do discourage the ability to run a shop, especially if you wanted to have an online storefront for your music shop or comic shop or film shop, anything like that. The stuff that goes around digitally, like digital renting or anything like that, where it's like, oh, you have a code to watch this film that this shop has in their possession that'll end in 2 days, that sort of thing.
Yeah. I found that this article. Okay, so it's called Amoeba Music digitizes, sells rare and out-of-print records on revamped website. And so it says that, so when a sale is made, Amoeba puts the money into an escrow account. It's willing to work with whoever owns the rights to music. If someone says that's mine, well, okay, we can either take it down or we'll sell it, and you've got this nice digital master. We'll sell it, we'll promote it, let's sign a contract. Okay, what you see now is the loss between the cracks, underappreciated, undervalued music from dead labels, obscure artists, stuff we really stand behind. It's mostly in the rock genre, a lot of jazz, blues, and country, and other.
I think I'm gonna have to call it a night, Mikhail.
Kris, thank you so much for joining in.
Might have to go pick up the client.
Oh, hey, and so
Can I just-
we're going to.
everybody's dropping.
Yeah, everyone's
Supposed to be
dropping
all dark
out.
stationers in
That's
here.
that's what happens when you're talking about music licensing.
Everyone gets tired.
Everyone's just like, same
All
old
these-
debate again. No, I'm kidding. This was awesome.
I've just been hanging on for an hour, but yeah, so tired now.
It's super late right now. Let's see here. So 11. So it's like 3 o'clock,
Yep,
3 a.m. in UK.
Yeah. there's.
Wow. Thank you so much.
I think it's awesome what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
Hey.
Really enjoyed having you here.
Yeah, good luck with it.
Thank you. I've got let's see here. 9 hours to 10 hours to go. Yep.
I'm gonna hang in here with you for probably 3 or 4 more.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
Nice.
have to get up till 6, so I'm pretty good until like 3.
Wow. That's awesome. Ethan will be back soon, so you can when he's done picking up his roommate.
Awesome.
So you can continue your amazing discussion. Let's see.
I'll leave.
Kris, have a good night. I hope you get wonderful sleep.
Yeah, thank you. I'll possibly maybe come back
Where are you gonna be?
when I wake up
Really?
if you're still going.
I might be.
Yeah.
Where?
Okay.
And bye.
Alright then, thank you.
The one that
It's
goes
been
right
good.
east
Bye.
west.
Thanks for lending us your time.
See you later.
It was nice to hear
Bye.
your voice.
See you later, alligator. I hate my life.
Adios.
Is that what?
Let me take a quick bathroom break. Where's my...
So, Mikhail, how have you been handling breaks and stuff like that? Like the time between switching games and like updating who you're chatting with, which you haven't done? Or
Oh my
anything
god,
like that?
yes,
Like,
I really...
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. This information is actually pretty up to date.
Burden.
So I just gotta change the... So,
Right,
Ethan's
I
dropping
changed
out.
Brian to Doug.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right.
Okay.
No, it's spelled Brian, but it's pronounced Doug.
It's
Yeah,
pronounced Doug.
Yeah.
The Doug is silent.
All right, I gotta go pick up Ryan in a little bit.
Okay. Thanks, Ethan. I guess I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stick around for a couple minutes real quick while I get ready, but then,
I already changed
but,
the
yeah,
text.
I'll be back later to help you through the night a little bit. I mean,
All right.
considering I talk,
I might phase out in
Break.
just a second to
Do I have
grab
with-
dinner.
not gonna be able to find a parking.
Oh, I knew
Yeah.
I was coming in at the right time. Oh, this is just wonderful.
Alan, I'll be right back as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Is everyone leaving you?
Yeah, you know that's typically what happens when I join in a conversation. But you know,
All right.
right now
Go.
I've got this scary looking tomato thing, and
Yeah, you knew it was a tomato. See, there was a Brian on here. I don't know. He didn't. He thought it was a. What did he say it was? I think he said it was a. Man, I can't remember what he said it was. I'll ask Michael when he comes back. But he did not see that it was a tomato, and he said, "Oh, there's nothing on there that shows it's a tomato." And I said, "No other plant has that stem other than a tomato."
right. Yeah,
What did he call it? He didn't
But
think it was
maybe-
a bee. I mean,
maybe, like, what was-
tomato dressed up as a bee, but he thought it was. It was.
well, maybe it's
Some other
like 'cause what was
vegetable.
that? What was that one Simpsons episode where they blended the tomato with the tobacco or tobacco? Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
it's one of those.
I can't remember what he thought it was. I think he thought it was another vegetable. And I was like, what? I don't know. I don't know what other vegetable you see in there. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
How's it going, Alan?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Going good.
Yeah.
Worked most of the day, so now I'm very excited to sit back and watch Mikhail play video games and talk about music licensing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to follow as much as I can intermittently throughout the workday. But I notice that he's got Dark Souls listed on his lister. I wonder how quickly that got
he
scratched
died.
out.
He died. He died at the boss. I was so pissed when he was the first boss at the tutorial stage. Man,
Oh no.
I was telling him when he first put it on there, like, you know, I could probably play for 5 to 6 hours without dying in that game. And I said, you got to wait for me and I'll coach you through it. But then he did, and he died.
Yeah.
Man. But he already died in that game, so I don't think he's going to be going back to it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was hoping he would
Yeah,
wait
because
it a bit.
yeah.
The
Maybe-
trick is you got to do a strength build. I should have been there to help him.
Yeah.
Hello?
Maybe even a strength fighter. Michael, question. What did Brian think this tomato was? What did he say it was?
He said it was an onion.
Oh, an onion, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Outside of the tomato stem, it kind of looks like an onion.
Yeah, but that stem. Onions don't have stems.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's totally a
It
tomato
could be a
stem.
hat. The onion in a hat. They're already
Yeah.
tied.
Yeah. That was like some straw hat.
Back in. I don't know. It's going to take me half an hour to find parking when I come back, which sucks, but it's fuck you, Ryan, for making me come pick you up, but that's okay. I don't mind.
So I have to be honest.
Hi, Alan.
Hi. I'm a little disappointed with the lack of the Sims on your game list here. I figured.
Yeah.
You figure, why not? Okay, you know what? So I've been thinking about one. Okay, so let me just continue playing Diablo 3 because this is not a very cognitively engaging game. So I can just keep playing this and keep talking.
I can hear the clicking. It's great.
Unlike XCOM, I can actually just multitask.
How long have you been playing this so far?
That's a good question. I don't
You
know.
had just started when I started watching.
There we go.
Okay.
I think I probably tweeted when I first started playing this, so something like that. What was I gonna say?
Oh no! It's really taking its toll.
There was a question. Oh, Sims 3. Okay.
Yes.
So I've been thinking about what I would be playing when I eventually run out of all the games, because it's been like we're at pretty much the half point, a little bit more than that, and kind of exhausted almost all the games. So I've been thinking about am I gonna play Civ 5? Am I gonna play Euro Truck Simulator 2?
Now, does that end if you crash into a wall, or what's the parameter for that one?
You can crash your truck enough to damage it, and to the point where it just breaks down, or you can actually flip your truck over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you're driving on the freeway, if you're getting off a highway, you can. If you're driving too fast and you're making a turn, you will actually just flip.
They can go pretty bad pretty quick.
Yep.
You could probably do you could also probably do Walking Dead, and if you die in one of the sequences, you're just dead.
Yep.
Mass Effect, a lot of since pretty much every game has death in it.
Yeah.
You could do a platformer run and just don't die, like Rayman or something.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Super Meat Boy.
So.
Oh man, Super Meat Boy no death run. Just super slow and deliberate, and everyone's just like, "This is not how you play this game."
But yeah, the Sims 3. That's a good idea. I might actually do that. Dog.
If I'm still up for it, I would totally play Civ 5 with you.
Ooh.
Because I'm up on everything as far as DLC goes.
Cool.
Sweet. Doug, before I went to the bathroom and brushed my teeth, you asked me a question about how am I handling all the breaks and stuff.
You just do it.
I just do it. I just take breaks.
You're like Nike.
And with the updating the text, I I sometimes forget. I usually forget to do that, and I kind of feel bad about that. I need to be better. But so far, been pretty good about it. Ooh, speaking of which, I need to remove Ethan. Because right now it's just Doug and Alan. It's some DNA.
The Doug and Al Show. Woo.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh my god, can we have a morning radio show?
It would have to be really early morning because of when I go to work.
Yeah.
It's 3 in the morning. Welcome to the Doug and Alan Show.
We've been up for 3 hours already.
We're going to talk about Chie the whole time.
Yeah. That's a great idea for a radio show. All GA all the time.
Just the hot news on the Persona front. What happened today? You know what? That would actually be awesome. Play Persona and then come back every 3 days and just play the game in real time. And go back and be like, oh, what happened in the past 3 days? And then critically analyze everything that happened. Radio show lasts 1 year.
I'll tell you what happens on Persona. This happened on Persona.
Breaking news: Yosuke hit his nuts.
Oh. Yep, Persona 5. Woo!
Yep, PS3.
It's great.
Okay, that's
Which makes complete sense, but also, if they ever wanted to release it digitally for PlayStation 4, that's apparently not a huge task to do.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, anyway. I have no idea as of right now, but...
okay. I just heard something that may either be a firework or a gunshot. There have been. I live in a type of neighborhood that experiences gunshots sometimes.
Same here.
Yeah.
So
I used to, yeah.
I love it. That's so comforting.
Yeah, just knowing that.
I can't go to sleep without it now.
I have a half-working deadbolt, and I'm just like, I'm so glad these people are out here protecting me.
That's good.
Someone stole $200 out of my wallet at work the other day.
Oh my god.
By the other day, I mean like yesterday.
That sucks. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
And I was just like, oh, man, that the one time I get robbed is in this really, really nice part of town,
Jeez.
and not where
Is
I
it like
live.
is it like an office? Sort of
No, I
environment?
work at Discount Tire, so it's
Oh,
like
okay.
a backroom machine shop type thing.
Right.
And a customer brought in like donuts and pizza and set them by our locker, and then
man.
a bunch of us were missing things out of our locker, and I had $200 in my wallet.
Oh god, that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if pizza and donuts were involved. That makes it all the more tragic.
Wasn't even good pizza, but one of them had mushrooms on it, so I'm just like, well, at least they kind of apologized.
Yeah.
Give me mushroom pizza. Now I don't have to buy lunch. Good, because I don't have any money.
Aw.
So this is what's really interesting about watching you play Diablo 3 is I have never played a Diablo game before,
Same.
but I have played plenty of Torchlight,
Yeah.
and I can really see, when people are saying, "Oh yeah, it's just it's practically Diablo." It's like, yeah, it certainly is.
It's like online Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Only fewer swaying boobs.
That is not. Oh, check this out. So I get to. When I kill the treasure bandit, he drops a bunch of loot.
As he should. He doesn't need to hold on to it anymore.
Nope.
Oh, can't take it when you're dead. Oh, look at that.
If he escapes, then basically, like, if I don't hit him, he starts creating a portal. When he makes the portal, he jumps through it, and he's gone. So you have a limited. You have to be really fast about killing him.
Nice. Hey, so Mikhail,
up?
next year when Extra Life happens, we should do. I'm gonna buy like a Wii capture kit and have you come down here and have Kyle over, and we'll play Dokapon Kingdom for 25 hours. I'll just take 3 days off of work to recover.
So you're laughing, but I'm actually like super done with that idea.
So my friends, when they started getting me to play Dokapon with them, they were like, "Oh, this is." There were these two that they love specifically having their friends play horrible video games, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna like me specifically. You will actually love this game because of the stuff you like." I'm like, "Awesome!" And then the rest of my friends are like, "Oh no, this is gonna be really bad." And I played it, and it was like, "This is amazing. We need to play a story mode of this." And have
I've
it
been
last for a really
hearing
long
quite a bit
time.
of chatter about that.
We could also play Fortune Street, which is basically Super Mario Party plus Monopoly.
Oh yeah, I saw Giant Bomb stream that, and that looks like it could be fun. I don't know, at least for me, it looks like that could be fun for about an hour before, just like with Monopoly, I just flip the board over and walk away and just
like,
go.
fuck this.
So I'm getting
I'm done.
a tabletop group together, so we could actually do just 25 hours of Pathfinder. And just set cameras up and watch the table, and then small cameras like it's poker on each of our faces.
Yeah.
Kyle wants to join in. Yeah, of course he can.
Yeah, he messaged me a second ago. It was like, of course he can.
She's like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Say no?
Yeah, you missed the Persona cast. You might as well join in on this one.
Oh shit! Drop a bomb
But it's
on
gonna be
him.
like that, I guess.
Did you at least listen to the Persona cast?
No, not
Fuck
yet.
you!
Man, you're missing out.
Oh
my God.
3 hours.
I just kicked him out. I just kicked him out.
Oh, what a call drop! I thought you kicked me from the call.
I just
was like,
did.
no. I just did.
oh, great, thanks.
I don't know why you were able to get in.
You're an asshole.
Hi, Kyle. Welcome to the stream.
It's not because I haven't wanted to. Damn it.
I'm just playing this Torchlight 2 ripoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. They had like this satanic mod for Torchlight too. It's a lot darker than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah. Oddly enough, they never mentioned God in this game. Well,
Just the devil.
just the devil and just all the biblical imagery. Just
He is my god.
You know, I think like maybe you're just in the devil's house, and so you know God doesn't live here. When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
We don't take gods in here.
The devil just listens to whose house, runs house all the time.
God, it really is hell.
Whose house?
No.
Runs house.
Oh
shit.
Whose
There
house?
will be much
Speaking
way
of music licensing, I should probably.
stop. You know what?
I wished Kyle had been here like 20 minutes ago so that he could join in on that giant music discussion.
Oh, that was great.
He's the music guy for our group. I'm just the guy who gets all of my music from Kyle.
I have your hard drive sitting on here. It's loaded with Disturbed, so I hope you're.
I'm so excited. I get to get down with the sickness again. Take it to work.
If you're watching this stream, this is One Life for Extra Life, a 25-hour gaming marathon in which I'm playing video games for 25 hours.
Woo!
This is my. Let's see here. It's 11:22 p.m. I've been up since 6:30, but I started streaming at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I've been up for, let's see, 12, 15. This is my 16th hour, I think.
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah, so if you can donate money, please donate money. The URL is at the bottom of the stream screen. If you go there right now, the Extra Life website should be up right now. It had a second DDoS attack earlier, which I don't know what kind of a monster would DDoS a fucking charity initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's super fucked up.
Go, let's find him.
And all the money that we raise together collectively through my fundraiser page goes to